The crying starts at 30,000 feet. I press my forehead against the window, fingers white-knuckled around the armrest, counting heartbeats to distract from the sound. The suppressants I swallowed before boarding are already failing. I can taste them dissolving at the back of my throat. Bitter, metallic, useless. The baby screams again. Not a tantrum, not hunger, terror. The kind that claws through omega instincts like fishhooks. I force my eyes shut. Not your problem. Not your place. Not your... The scent hits me. Alpha pheromones. Two distinct signatures flooding the cabin. Ozone and gunpowder, leather and smoke. Identical in intensity. Mirror images of dominance that make my suppressants disintegrate like wet paper. Twin alphas. I don't need to look to know who they are. Everyone on this private jet knows. The Volkov brothers. Mafia royalty. The kind of men whose names you whisper in back rooms, never in daylight. The baby's cry pitches higher. Someone 3 rows ahead mutters a curse. A woman across the aisle shifts in her seat, deliberately turning away. The flight attendant freezes mid-step, tray rattling in her hands. No one moves toward the sound. No one dares. I crack my eyes open. They're standing now, both of them. Identical dark suits tailored to bodies built for violence. Identical sharp jawlines. Identical silver eyes that scan the cabin like wolves deciding which throat to tear first. One of them holds the baby. The child can't be more than 6 months old. His face is flushed crimson, tiny fists shaking, mouth open in a silent scream before the next wail breaks free. The alpha holding him, the one in the charcoal suit, has his jaw clenched so hard I can see the muscle jumping beneath his skin. His scent fractures, just for a second. Panic bleeds through the edges of his control. The other twin, olive green suit, same lethal grace, moves closer. His hand hovers near the baby's back but doesn't touch. His expression is stone, but his eyes betray him. Desperation. The baby chokes on his own cry, breath hitching in that terrible way that means his nervous system is overloading. I've heard that sound before. In shelters, in safe houses, in the arms of omegas who'd been pushed past breaking. My chest tightens. Not your problem. The alpha in charcoal rocks the baby. It doesn't help. His brother leans in, murmuring something too quiet to hear. The baby only screams louder. The man's scent spikes. Sharp, aggressive, a dominance display he can't suppress. The baby's cry becomes a shriek. I'm standing before I realize I've moved. He's reacting to stress, I say. My voice cuts through the engine hum, through the crying, through the suffocating weight of alpha authority that fills the cabin like smoke. Both twins turn. At the exact same moment, silver eyes lock onto me. Predator focus. The kind that strips you bare and catalogs every weakness in under 3 seconds. The cabin seems to shrink. You're an omega, the one in charcoal says. Not a question. A statement of fact delivered like a weapon. Yes. Then keep your instincts leashed. His tone could cut glass. The baby screams so hard he gags. The alpha freezes. Every muscle in his body goes rigid. His knuckles are white where they cradle the child. His brother's hand finally lands on the baby's back. Too rough, too controlled, too desperate. It makes it worse. I take a breath. My suppressants are gone now, burned through by proximity to this much concentrated dominance. I can feel my sense slipping free, soft, unguarded, the kind that marks me as untouched. Virgin Omega, exactly the kind predators notice first. I can calm him, I say. The twin in olive green steps forward. His presence flares like a struck match. You think offering yourself is smart? I think letting him suffer isn't. Silence snaps tight. The baby's cry breaks into shuddering, gasping sobs. His little body convulses. The alpha holding him looks down at the child with an expression I wasn't prepared for. Helplessness, raw, unfiltered. The kind that cracks through even the most ruthless control. He swallows. Do it, he says quietly. Then his eyes cut to mine, glacial, deadly. But if you harm him, I won't. I don't wait for more permission. I move down the aisle, each step measured, hands visible at my sides. The olive green twin tracks my every movement like a sniper. The one holding the baby shifts slightly, angling his body between me and the child. Protective. I stop 2 feet away. Close enough. Not threatening. "May I sit?" asked. The alpha in charcoal jerks his chin toward the empty seat across from him. I sink into it, angling my body away from both twins, making myself smaller. Non-threatening. I lower my gaze, not submission, just softness. I let my scent barriers drop another degree. Just enough. Regulation, not seduction. Calm layered over calm over calm. The baby's cries stutter. I breathe slowly, deliberately, in through my nose, out through my mouth. My hands rest loose in my lap. I hum. Barely audible, just a vibration in my chest. The child's wailing fractures. One tiny fist uncurls. His breathing hitches, slows, hitches again, then stops screaming. The silence is so sudden it feels like a thunderclap. The baby hiccups once, twice. His eyes drift shut. His body goes slack against the alpha's chest, exhausted by his own terror. The cabin exhales as one. I keep humming, keep my sense steady. The alpha holding the baby stares at me like I've just rewritten the laws of physics. "What are you?" he whispers. I meet his eyes. Silver. Burning. "Someone who knows fear," I answer. "And how to stop it from spreading." The baby's breathing deepens. Sleep takes him under. The twin in olive green moves closer, crouching until we're eye level. This close, I can see the scar along his jaw, the calculation behind his gaze. "You're untouched," he says. Not a question. I stiffen. Yes. Interest sparks in those silver depths. Sharp. Dangerous. That's when I realize my second mistake. The first was speaking. The second was letting them see exactly what I am. The alpha in charcoal carefully adjusts his hold on the sleeping baby. His brother stands, movements predatory smooth. "What's your name, Omega?" The one in olive green asks. I hesitate. "Kieran. Kieran." He tastes my name like wine. "You just saved our heir's life." The word lands like a stone in my gut. "He was scared," I say carefully. "Not dying." "Same thing." The alpha in charcoal murmurs, still staring at the sleeping child. "When you're 6 months old and someone's already tried to kill you." The air freezes in my lungs. The twin in olive green's mouth curves. It's not a smile. "Welcome to our world, Kieran." He leans close enough that only I can hear him. "And just so you know," his scent wraps around me like a noose. "You just put yourself on our radar." I nod slowly. "I know." His eyes gleam. "Good." The plane begins its descent. Outside the window, city lights glitter like broken glass. The baby wakes as we taxi. His eyes flutter open. Pale blue, unfocused. And for one perfect second, there's silence. Then his face crumples. "No, no, no." The alpha in charcoal shifts, trying to rock him. The crying starts again. Softer this time, but building. I stay in my seat. Hands folded. Gaze down. "Not your place anymore. You helped. That's enough. Kieran." The olive green twin's voice cuts through the cabin. Command wrapped in silk. I look up. He's watching me with the focus of a man used to being obeyed. His brother is already standing, bouncing the baby gently, desperately. The child's cries ratchet higher. "I need you to do it again," the standing alpha says. Not a request. I rise slowly. The other passengers are staring now, some with curiosity, most with fear. And Omega doesn't approach alphas like these unless invited. Doesn't intrude on their space. Doesn't. The baby shrieks. I cross the aisle. This time, the alpha in charcoal sits. Waits. His brother stands behind him like a sentinel. I lower myself into the seat directly across from them, closer than before. "May I?" I extend my hands, palms up. The alpha's jaw works. Then he nods. I don't take the baby. Instead, I reach out slowly, fingertips barely brushing the child's tiny hand. He latches on instinctively, curling his fist around my index finger. The crying cuts in half. I hum again. Lower my scent barriers completely this time. Let my presence fill the space between us. Not dominant, not submissive. Just there. Safe. Steady. The baby's breathing slows. How are you doing that? The alpha in olive green asks. He's overwhelmed by dominance pheromones. I explain quietly, keeping my eyes on the child. Your scents are protective, but they're too strong. He doesn't have the development yet to process them, so his nervous system interprets it as threat. We're his fathers. The alpha holding the baby sounds almost offended. I know, I say gently, but instinct doesn't know that. Not at this age. Not after trauma. Silence. The baby's eyes drift closed. You said someone tried to kill him. I continue, voice barely above a whisper. His body remembers. Every time your scents spike with stress or anger or fear, he remembers. The twin in charcoal looks down at his son. Something breaks across his face. Grief, rage, guilt all tangled together. So what do we do? He asks roughly. You regulate first, I say. Control your pheromones before you hold him. And you let him near someone whose scent reads as safe. Someone like you, not a question. I meet his eyes. Someone like me. The baby is asleep now, my fingers still caught in his tiny fist. His breathing is deep and even. The tension has bled out of his small body completely. The alpha in olive green crouches beside his brother's seat. Do you have a price, Omega? My stomach tightens. I don't. Everyone has a price. His voice is soft. Lethal. Name it. I don't want anything from you. Liar. He tilts his head. You want safety. You want protection. You want someone powerful enough to stand between you and whatever you're running from. My breath catches. How does he? We can smell fear. He continues, silver eyes boring into mine. And guilt. And shame. You're running from something, Kieran. Something bad enough that you hide it under suppressants and silence. Stop. The other twin says quietly. His brother does. Immediately, the alpha holding the baby shifts carefully, mindful of the sleeping child. My name is Alexei, he says. This is Dimitri. Dimitri, the one in olive green. The one who sees too much. We're not going to hurt you, Alexei continues. But my brother's right. You did something for us. We owe you, and we always pay our debts. I carefully extract my finger from the baby's grip. His hand flexes once, then relaxes. I don't need payment, I say. You need something, Dimitri counters, or you wouldn't have spoken up. Omegas like you, untouched, suppressed, hiding, don't draw attention unless they have no other choice. The plane comes to a full stop. The seatbelt sign chimes off. Alexei stands smoothly, baby cradled against his chest. Dimitri rises a heartbeat later. They move like choreographed violence. Perfectly synchronized, perfectly controlled. We're giving you our card, Alexei says. When you need us, and you will call. Dimitri pulls something from his jacket. A black business card. No name. Just a phone number embossed in silver. He holds it out. I don't take it. I won't need it, I say. His smile is sharp enough to cut. You already do. He tucks the card into my jacket pocket. His fingers brush my chest. Deliberate, possessive. A claim I didn't agree to. Then they're gone. Walking down the aisle, the baby sleeping peacefully in Alexei's arms. Other passengers press back into their seats as the twins pass. Fear and respect in equal measure. I stay seated until the cabin empties. Then I pull out the card. The number stares back at me. I should throw it away. I slide it back into my pocket instead. I make it 3 days. 3 days of normal. Of working my shift at the bookstore. Of microwaving leftovers. Of pretending I didn't spend 40 minutes calming a mafia heir while his fathers watched me like I was prey. On the 4th day, my phone buzzes. Unknown number. We need you. Now. No signature. None required. I delete the message. Comes again 10 minutes later. The baby won't stop. You're the only one who can help. I block the number. 20 minutes later, a different number. Please, that single word makes my chest ache. I turn off my phone. That night, I wake to the sound of my apartment door slamming open. I bolt upright, heart in my throat, instinct screaming danger, danger, danger. The lights flick on. Alexei and Dimitri stand in my bedroom doorway. Between them, wrapped in a blanket, the baby wails. What? I scramble back against my headboard. How did you? You ignored our messages, Dimitri says calmly, like breaking into someone's home is perfectly reasonable. So you broke in? My voice cracks. You were unavailable, Alexei counters. His jaw is tight. His scent is fractured at the edges. Stress bleeding through ruthless control. And he won't stop. The baby's cry is different now. Weaker. Broken. The kind that comes from a system that's been pushed past its limit. I'm out of bed before I can think. Give him to me. Alexei hesitates. Just for a second. Then he crosses the room and places the baby in my arms. The child is burning up. He has a fever. I say sharply, hand against his forehead. How long has he been crying? 6 hours, Alexei says roughly. 6. I stare at them. And you didn't take him to a doctor? We did, Dimitri says. 3 of them. He screamed harder every time. His vitals destabilized. They said it was a stress response, but they couldn't stop it. I sit on the edge of my bed, rocking the baby gently. His cries are hoarse now, exhausted. He's cried himself raw. He needs safety. I murmur, lowering my scent barriers. Not more dominance. We're his fathers, Alexei bites out. I know. I meet his eyes. But right now you smell like violence, like rage, like fear. And he can't handle it. Something in Alexei's expression cracks. The baby's cries stutter, weaken. His tiny body relaxes by degrees as my scent wraps around him. What do you need? Dimitri asks quietly. Water, a cool cloth, and both of you to step outside for 5 minutes. No. Alexei's response is immediate. Then stand in the corner and control your pheromones. I snap. Because right now you're making it worse. Silence. Then Dimitri touches his brother's shoulder. She's right. They move to the far corner of my bedroom. I can feel their eyes on me, watchful, predatory. But their scents pull back. Regulate. The baby's crying fades to whimpers. I hum softly, tracing gentle circles on his back. You're safe, I whisper. I've got you. His breathing evens out. The fever is still there, but his body is no longer fighting itself. Why does he respond to you? Alexei asks after a long moment. I glance up, because I'm not trying to dominate him. I'm just here. That's not an answer. It's the only one I have. Dimitri moves closer, crouching beside the bed. This close, I can see the exhaustion in his face. The fear buried under all that control. We can't do this alone, he says quietly. He needs you. You don't even know me. We know enough. His silver eyes search mine. You're kind. You're strong. And you put yourself in danger to help a child who wasn't yours. That doesn't mean. Someone tried to kill him. Alexei interrupts. 2 months ago, a hit ordered from inside our own organization. The air goes cold. He was in the room when it happened. Alexei continues, voice flat. He saw things no child should see. And now every time we're stressed, every time we're angry, every time we're afraid, he relives it. I look down at the baby sleeping in my arms. So small, so fragile. Doctors can't help him, Dimitri says. Specialists can't help him. Guards make him worse. But you, I'm just an omega. You're his chance, Alexei says roughly. Maybe his only one. The baby's hand curls into my shirt. I swallow hard. What are you asking? Come with us, Dimitri says. Live at the compound. Help him regulate. Keep him stable. I'm not. I won't be owned. You'll be protected, Alexei says. And paid, Dimitri adds. And if I refuse? They exchange a look. Then Dimitri leans forward. Then you'll be in danger anyway, because now you know about the attempt on his life. You know we're vulnerable. You know too much, Kieran. His words are gentle. The threat is not. So my choices are go with you or we protect you anyway. Alexei cuts in. But from a distance, which means we can't guarantee your safety. I stare at them, at these lethal, desperate men who broke into my home because their son wouldn't stop crying. The baby shifts in my arms, makes a small content sound. How long? Ask. Until he's stable, Dimitri says. And after you're free to leave. I don't believe him, but I believe the baby needs help. 1 month, I say. Trial period. If it's not working, I walk away. Alexei's jaw tightens. Dimitri's eyes gleam. Deal, they say in unison. I look down at the sleeping child, at his tiny, perfect face, at the trust already forming, and I realize I've just made my third mistake. The first was speaking on the plane. The second was letting them see what I am. The third? Agreeing to enter their world. They give me 30 minutes to pack. I move through my apartment like a ghost, throwing clothes into a bag, grabbing toiletries, trying to process what just happened. Alexei stands in my living room holding his sleeping son. Dimitri leans against my kitchen counter, watching me with that predatory patience. Can I at least call my work? Ask. Already handled, Dimitri says. You've been given a month's paid leave. Family emergency. I freeze halfway to my bedroom. You had no right. We had every right. His voice is soft, immovable. The moment you touched our son, you became our responsibility. That's not how consent works. His smile is sharp. It's how protection works. I want to argue, want to fight, but the baby is sleeping peacefully for the first time in 6 hours. And I know if I walk away now, he'll start screaming again. I hate that they know it too. 15 minutes later, we're in an SUV with windows so dark I can't see out. The vehicle smells like leather and gunpowder. 2 guards sit in the front seat, silent and armed. I sit in the back between the twins. The baby sleeps in a car seat between Alexei and me, one tiny hand wrapped around my finger. I haven't let go since we left my apartment. Every time I try, he whimpers. How far is the compound? Ask. 40 minutes, Alexei says. And if I change my mind? You won't, Dimitri says with infuriating certainty. I turn to look at him. You're very sure of yourself. I'm sure of what you are. His eyes catch the passing streetlights. You won't abandon a child who needs you. It's not in your nature. He's right. I hate that he's right. The city gives way to suburbs, then countryside. Trees press close to the road. No streetlights out here. Just darkness and the occasional security gate we pass through. The compound, when it appears, looks like a fortress. Stone walls, guard towers, cameras everywhere. The main building is modern brutalist architecture, all concrete and steel and sharp angles. Lights blaze from every window. We pull into an underground garage. Stay close, Alexei says as the vehicle stops. He lifts the baby carrier. I follow them through a maze of corridors, sterile, monitored, designed for defense. Guards nod as we pass. Everyone is armed. The elevator ride is silent. We emerge on the 5th floor. The hallway here is different, warmer, carpeted. The walls are painted soft gray instead of institutional white. Alexei leads us to a door at the end of the hall. Your room, he says, pushing it open. I step inside and stop. It's not a bedroom. It's a suite, king-size bed, attached bathroom, sitting area with a couch and television. Windows that overlook what looks like a garden courtyard. Everything is clean, expensive, deliberately comfortable. The nursery connects through that door, Dimitri says, pointing. So you can hear him if he wakes. I turn slowly. This is too much. This is baseline, Alexei corrects. You're caring for our heir. You'll have everything you need. The baby stirs in his carrier, face scrunching. I'm across the room before he can cry, lifting him out, settling him against my chest. He relaxes immediately. There's a baby monitor in the nursery, Dimitri says, and guards outside your door. I don't need guards. You need guards, Alexei says flatly. Someone tried to kill our son. We don't know who ordered it. We don't know who else is compromised. Until we do, everyone in this compound is either protected or suspect. Which am I? Both, Dimitri says. The baby makes a small sound, content, sleepy. His fever has broken. His breathing is normal. He needs to eat soon, I say, and I'll need supplies, diapers, formula, clothes. Already in the nursery, Alexei says. Everything he might need. How did you? We were prepared to bring you here one way or another, Dimitri says calmly. This was just faster. My stomach drops. You were going to kidnap me? We were going to make you an offer you couldn't refuse. His smile is cold. This way is better. You agreed. Under duress. Under necessity, Alexei corrects. There's a difference. I want to scream, want to run. But the baby is sleeping against my chest, and I can feel how much he needs this. Needs me. I want my phone back, I say. No. Dimitri's response is immediate. Excuse me? You'll have a new phone. Secure line. Vetted contacts only. He pulls a device from his pocket and hands it to me. Your old phone was a security risk. I stare at the burner phone in my hand. You're isolating me. We're protecting you, Alexei says. There's a difference. Stop saying that. When it stops being true, he moves to the door. There are clothes in the closet, food in the kitchen. Anything else you need, ask the guards. I'm a prisoner. Your family, Dimitri says softly. Then they're gone. The door closes with a quiet click. I stand in the center of the too large, too comfortable room, holding a sleeping baby who isn't mine, in a compound that's really a fortress, employed by men who are really criminals. The baby sighs against my chest. So small, so trusting. I carry him into the nursery. It's perfect. Soft blue walls. A crib with breathable mesh sides. A rocking chair by the window. Shelves stocked with everything a baby could need. I lay him down carefully. He doesn't wake. I stand there watching him sleep, his tiny chest rising and falling, and I realize something. I'm not afraid of Alexei and Dimitri. I'm afraid of how much I already care about this child, and that makes me vulnerable in ways I swore I'd never be again. Behind me, through the closed door, I hear footsteps, guards taking position. I'm protected. I'm trapped. I'm not sure there's a difference anymore. The baby wakes at 3 a.m., not crying, just awake. I hear him through the monitor. Soft cooing sounds, the rustle of blankets. I'm in the nursery before my brain fully processes movement. Instinct overriding exhaustion. He's on his back, staring at the ceiling. When he sees me, his face breaks into the first smile I've seen from him. My chest aches. Hey, little one, I whisper, lifting him. Can't sleep. He babbles something, syllables without meaning, but the tone is content. Happy. I settle into the rocking chair, cradling him against my chest. The compound is silent at this hour. Just the hum of climate control and the distant sound of guards changing shift. What's his name? I ask the empty room. I realize I don't know. I've been here 6 hours, and no one told me the baby's name. The nursery door opens. I tense, but it's just Alexei. He's changed out of his suit into dark jeans and a black shirt. His hair is damp. He looks almost human like this. You're awake, he says quietly. He woke up. I heard. I gesture vaguely at the monitor. Alexei moves closer, studying his son. The baby reaches for him, making grabbing motions. Alexei's expression softens in a way that transforms his face. His name is Nikolai, Alexei says. Nico. Nico, I repeat. The baby's eyes track to me at the sound. It suits him. My brother and I chose it together. Alexei sinks into the second chair I hadn't noticed. A matching rocker positioned near the window. After our grandfather. The one who started the family business? His mouth quirks. You can say crime, Kieran. We're not ashamed of what we are. I wasn't being polite. I was being careful. There's a difference. He echoes his earlier words deliberately. Nico yawns, tiny fist rubbing at his eyes. I rock gently, humming low in my chest. Alexei watches with an intensity that makes my skin prickle. You're good with him, he says after a moment. I've had practice. With other children? I hesitate. In another life. He doesn't push, just nods slowly. The attempt on his life happened during a meeting. Internal. People we trusted. I go still. Nico makes a questioning sound, picking up on my tension. I force myself to relax. Someone smuggled a weapon past security. Alexei continues. His voice is flat, emotionless, the kind of calm that comes from locking everything dangerous behind walls. For people died before we neutralized the threat. Nico was in the room. Why would you bring a baby to? We didn't have a choice. His jaw tightens. His mother died giving birth to him. There's no family we trust. No one safe enough. So he stays with us. Always. The weight of that settles over me. No mother. No family. Just two ruthless men trying to protect an infant while running a criminal empire. Who ordered the hit? Asked. We don't know yet. Alexei's hands clench. But we will. Nico has fallen back asleep. I stand carefully, carrying him to the crib. When I lay him down, his hand catches my finger again. Trust. Immediate and absolute. I extract my finger gently, cover him with his blanket. When I turn, Alexei is standing right behind me. Too close. I step back. He doesn't. Thank you, he says quietly, for coming. I didn't have much choice. You had a choice. His silver eyes search mine. You could have fought harder, run faster, screamed for help, but you didn't. Because he needs. Because you need this too, Alexei says softly. Don't you? I freeze. You said you had practice with children in another life, he continues. You said you know fear and how to stop it from spreading. You're running from something, Kieran. And whatever it is, it's bad enough that staying here, even with us, feels safer. My throat closes. I'm not going to ask what happened, Alexei says. Not tonight, but eventually we'll need to know. Because if someone comes looking for you, we need to be ready. No one's coming for me. You don't lie well. He reaches out slowly, giving me time to pull away. When I don't, his fingers brush my jaw. Just once. Gentle. Whatever you're afraid of, it can't touch you here. You can't promise that. Yes, he says. I can. Then he's gone. The nursery door closes silently behind him. I stand in the dark, heart pounding, Nico sleeping peacefully 3 feet away. I should leave. I should run. But Alexei's right. I need this. I need to feel useful. Needed. Safe. Even if the safety comes from the same men who broke into my home. Even if the danger I'm running from is nothing compared to the danger I'm walking into. I check Nico one more time, then return to my own room. The bed is too soft. The silence too complete. I don't sleep. Instead, I stand at the window, looking out at the compound. Gardens below. Guard towers beyond. Walls everywhere. Fortress. Prison. A sanctuary. All three at once. And somewhere in this building, 2 men are hunting whoever tried to kill their son. I just became part of that hunt, whether I wanted to or not. The sun rises over the compound in shades of blood and gold. Day 1 begins. The first week passes in a rhythm I don't expect. Nico wakes. I feed him, rock him, sing to him in a voice I haven't used in years. He responds to me like I'm gravity, essential, constant, the thing that keeps him grounded. The twins watch from doorways, from corners, from the shadows they seem to inhabit naturally. They never interfere, but they're always there. On day 8, Dimitri appears in the nursery while I'm changing Nico's diaper. The baby kicks happily, babbling nonsense at the ceiling. We need to talk, Dimitri says. I fasten the diaper, lift Nico against my shoulder. About you. My stomach tightens. What about me? He moves closer, studying me with that predator focus. You haven't asked to leave. Haven't tried to contact anyone. Haven't questioned why we have medical staff on site, but no doctors have examined Nico since you arrived. Should I be questioning that? Most people would. I rock Nico gently. I'm not most people. No. His voice drops. You're not. Silence stretches between us. Nico grabs a fistful of my shirt. Content. Who hurt you, Kieran? Dimitri asks quietly. I go still. I don't know what you... You flinch when doors open suddenly. You position yourself near exits. You check windows obsessively. His eyes don't leave mine. Those are trauma responses. Learned behavior. Someone taught you to be afraid. My throat closes. Was it an alpha? He presses. It was. I stop. Breathe. It doesn't matter. It matters if they come looking for you. They won't. How do you know? Because I made sure of it. The words come out harder than I intend. Dimitri's expression shifts. What did you do, Omega? I meet his eyes. Let him see the steel beneath the softness. What I had to. For a long moment, he just stares. Then his mouth curves, approval, not judgment. Good, he says softly. Then we understand each other. He leaves without another word. Nico makes a questioning sound against my chest. I kiss the top of his head, breathing in his baby powder scent. It's okay, I whisper. We're okay, but my hands are shaking. That afternoon, I meet the staff. There are 12 people who work directly in the residential wing. Guards, cleaners, a cook, all of them human, no alphas, no omegas. Deliberate, I realize. Neutral sense so Nico doesn't get overwhelmed. Most of them nod politely when introduced. One of them, a guard named Victor, stares at me like I'm an insult. You're the Omega, he says flatly. Yes. And they're paying you to babysit? Victor. Alexei's voice cuts through the room like a blade. He's appeared in the doorway, Dimitri beside him. Is there a problem? Victor's jaw works. No, sir. Then get back to your post. The guard leaves, but not before shooting me a look that promises nothing good. Ignore him, Alexei says once we're alone. Well, alone except for Dimitri, Nico, and the ever-present sense of being watched. He doesn't think I should be here, I say. He doesn't think anyone should be here, Dimitri corrects. Victor lost his sister in the attack. He doesn't trust easily. His sister was one of the 4 who died? Both twins nod. The weight of that settles over me. For people dead, a baby traumatized, and somewhere the person who ordered it is still breathing. Have you found anything? Ask. Any leads? Several, Alexei says. None we can act on yet. Why not? Because we need proof. His silver eyes are cold. And we need to know how deep the betrayal goes. One wrong move and we tip our hand. Meanwhile, Nico's still in danger. Nico is the safest person in this compound, Dimitri says. Because you're with him. It's not a compliment. It's a statement of fact. And somehow that makes it worse. That night I dream. Not of the compound. Not of the twins or Nico or any of this. I dream of before. Of hands that took without asking. Of a voice that promised safety and delivered chains. Of learning that love was just another word for ownership. I wake gasping, suppressants dissolving on my tongue, sense spiking with fear I can't control. There's someone in my room. I freeze, heart hammering. Easy. Alexei's voice, low and soothing. You're safe. He's sitting in the chair by the window, fully dressed despite the hour, like he's been there for a while. What are you doing here? My voice cracks. You were crying in your sleep. He doesn't move, doesn't approach. The monitors picked it up. Monitors. Of course there are monitors. I'm fine, I lie. You're not. He leans forward, elbows on his knees. But you don't have to talk about it. Not yet. Not ever. Kieran. I said no. I pull the blanket higher. Whatever you think you need to know, you don't. What if it's about keeping you safe? Then I'll keep myself safe. Like you did before? His voice is gentle, devastating. Before you ended up alone, suppressed, and working minimum wage to stay invisible? I flinch. He sees it. I'm not your enemy, Alexei says quietly. Neither is Dimitri. We're trying to help. I don't need help. Everyone needs help sometimes. He stands, moves toward the door, stops. The man who hurt you, is he still alive? I don't answer. Kieran. He's handled. I whisper. That's not what I asked. Our eyes meet across the dark room. He's alive, I admit. But he won't come here. How do you know? Because he thinks I'm dead. Silence crashes down. Alexei's sense spikes. Rage, immediate and lethal. He locks it down fast, but I felt it. The violence coiled beneath all that control. Explain, he says. No, Kieran. I faked my death to escape him. The words tumble out before I can stop them. Spent everything I had. Burned every bridge. Changed my name. And if you dig into my past, if you make noise, if you draw attention, he'll know I'm alive. And he'll come. Let him, Alexei says coldly. We'll be waiting. You don't understand what he... I understand that you're under our protection now. His voice is steel wrapped in silk. And anyone who tries to touch you will learn exactly what that means. He leaves before I can respond. I sit in the dark, pulse racing, secrets bleeding out faster than I can contain them. Nico cries through the monitor. I'm in the nursery before the sound fully registers. Lifting him, soothing him, grounding myself in his need. It's okay, I whisper. We're okay. But for the first time since I arrived, I'm not sure I believe it. Behind me, through the cracked door, I hear voices. The twins, talking low and fast, planning something. I close my eyes and hold Nico tighter. The alarm goes off at 2 a.m. Not Nico crying, not a monitor alert. A full compound breach alarm, piercing, relentless, designed to wake the dead. I'm out of bed with Nico in my arms before my brain catches up. He's screaming now, terrified by the noise and my fear-spiked scent. The door slams open. 2 guards, not Victor, 2 I don't recognize, burst in, weapons drawn. Ma'am, we need to move you. Gunfire erupts somewhere below. Close. Too close. Now! The guard grabs my arm, pulling me into the hallway. More guards pour past us, heading toward the sound of fighting. The air reeks of gunpowder and alpha pheromones. Aggression so thick it coats my tongue. Nico shrieks. I stumble, trying to regulate my scent, trying to calm him, but there's too much happening too fast. An explosion rocks the building. The lights flicker, go out. Emergency lighting kicks in red and stark. The safe room, the guard says. 3rd door on the... His head snaps back. Blood sprays across my face. He drops. I run. Don't think. Don't process. Just move. One arm locked around Nico, the other hand pressed over his head to muffle the noise. His cries are constant now, broken and terrified. Behind me, footsteps. Heavy. Fast. Stop. I don't. There's a door ahead. Reinforced steel, biometric lock. I slam into it, fingers shaking as I press my palm to the reader. Red light. Access denied. No, no, no. Kieran. Dimitri's voice, sharp and close. I spin. He's there, appearing from a side corridor, gun in one hand, blood on his shirt. Not his, I think. His scent is controlled violence. Every instinct screaming danger. Nico screams harder. Give him to me, Dimitri orders. No! Give him to me. He's already moving forward, holstering his weapon. Your scent is spiking. He can't handle it. He's right. I can feel my pheromones spiraling, panic bleeding through every attempt at control. But my arms won't release the baby. Kieran. Dimitri's voice gentles. I need you to trust me. More gunfire. Closer now. I force my arms to unlock. Dimitri takes Nico with terrifying efficiency, tucking the baby against his chest while simultaneously pulling me behind him. Stay close. He presses his palm to the biometric lock. Green light. The door hisses open. We're through, and it seals behind us with a heavy clunk. The safe room is exactly what it sounds like. Concrete walls, reinforced door, no windows. There's a crib already set up. Supplies, weapons mounted on the wall. Dimitri carries Nico to the crib, but the baby won't let go. His tiny fists are locked in Dimitri's shirt, face buried against his father's chest. He needs you, Dimitri says quietly. I cross the room on shaking legs. The moment I'm close, Nico's hand shoots out, grabbing my sleeve. He won't let go of either of us. Hey, little one, I manage. My voice is wrecked. It's okay. We've got you. Dimitri lowers himself into the chair beside the crib, still holding Nico. I sink down next to him. The baby is sandwiched between us, one hand clinging to each. Outside, the fighting continues, muffled now but constant. What's happening? Ask. Someone breached the compound. Dimitri's voice is flat, cold. They got past the outer perimeter, made it into the main building. How? Inside help. His jaw clenches. Had to be. Victor. Maybe. We'll know soon. Nico's crying has reduced to hiccuping sobs. His fever is spiking again, stress response. I pull him carefully into my lap, letting Dimitri keep one hand on his back. We regulate him together, two sets of pheromones working in tandem. Dimitri's controlled dominance, my steady calm. Shouldn't work. Alphas and omegas don't usually sync this easily, but it does work. Nico's breathing evens out. His body relaxes by degrees. Where's Alexei? I whisper, handling it. Dimitri's eyes are hard. He'll come when it's done. And if he doesn't, he will. Such certainty, such absolute faith. I wonder what it's like to trust someone that completely. Minutes crawl past. The fighting sounds fade, then stop entirely. Silence. Dimitri's phone buzzes. He checks it one-handed, never losing contact with Nico. Clear, he says. But we stay here until Alexei confirms. How many? Ask. How many what? How many people tried to kill your son tonight? His expression goes dead. 6. All neutralized. Neutralized. Such a clinical word for slaughter. And the inside contact? Being questioned. I don't ask what that means. Don't want to know. The door lock disengages. I tense, but it's Alexei. He's covered in blood. Definitely not his, and his scent is murder barely contained. His eyes sweep the room, landing on Nico, then me, then his brother. Everyone whole? His voice is rough. Whole, Dimitri confirms. Alexei crosses to us, sinks down on my other side. Now I'm bracketed between them. Nico in my lap, their combined sense wrapping around us like armor. Victor, Dimitri asks. Dead, Alexei says flatly. He let them in, disabled the secondary alarms. We have it on camera. I close my eyes. His sister. Wasn't his sister, Alexei interrupts. That was the cover story. She was his handler. He's been feeding information to our enemies for months. The betrayal runs deeper than I thought. Who ordered tonight? Dimitri asks. Alexei's smile is terrible. We're about to find out. We stay in the safe room for 3 hours while the compound is swept, secured, bodies removed. Nico sleeps through most of it, exhausted by his own terror. The twins take turns leaving, checking reports, coordinating cleanup, hunting for additional threats. When we finally emerge, dawn is breaking. The hallway where the first guard died has been cleaned. No blood, no body, just pristine floors and the faint chemical smell of industrial cleaner. But I remember his head snapping back, the spray of blood, the weight of death happening 3 feet away while I held a baby. My hands start shaking. Kieran, Alexei's voice, low and steady. Look at me. I do. Silver eyes, hard and sure. You kept him safe, Alexei says. That's all that matters. Someone died. Someone tried to kill you both, he corrects, and failed, because you ran, because you fought, because you didn't freeze. I didn't do anything. You survived. Dimitri appears on my other side. That's everything. They guide me back to my room. Nico is already asleep in Alexei's arms. I feel hollowed out, empty. Rest, Dimitri says. We'll watch him. I should. Rest, Alexei repeats, gentler this time. They leave me at my door. I make it 3 steps inside before my legs give out. I slide down the wall, wrap my arms around my knees, and shake. I don't cry. Haven't cried in years. But I shake and can't stop. The door opens. Dimitri. He crosses the room, sinks down beside me. Doesn't touch. Just sits there, solid and present. First time you've seen someone die? He asks quietly. No. My voice is barely a whisper. But first time it's been because of me. It wasn't because of you. It was because of us. His tone is matter of fact. Because of what we are. What we do. The enemies we've made. I shouldn't be here. You're exactly where you need to be. He shifts slightly. Nico needs you. And whether you believe it or not, we need you too. Why? Because you remind us what we're protecting. His silver eyes catch the morning light. Not just our son. Not just our legacy. But something better. Something softer. Something worth keeping alive in a world like this. I turn to look at him. Really look. He's covered in other people's blood. His scent is murder and smoke. He's a monster by any measure. But his eyes are human. Get some sleep, he says, standing. We'll talk when you wake. He's gone before I can respond. I drag myself to bed, still dressed, still shaking. And somehow, impossibly, I sleep. I wake to voices, sharp, angry, the twins arguing in the hallway outside my room. Can't keep this from her. We can and we will until what, Alexei? Until they try again. We handled it. We handled the attack. Not the threat. I'm at the door before deciding to move. Press my ear against it. The interrogation confirmed it, Dimitri says. They weren't just after Nico. They were after Kieran too. My blood goes cold. We don't know that for certain, Alexei argues. They had his photo, his description, orders to take him alive. Dimitri's voice drops. This isn't about our son anymore. This is about him. Silence. Then, the X. Has to be, Dimitri confirms. No one else knows he's here. No one else has reason to want him. He said the X thinks he's dead. Then someone told him otherwise. I step back from the door. Heart hammering. Mind racing. He found me. Somehow, despite everything, he found me. The door opens. Both twins stand there. Their expressions tell me they know I heard. Get dressed, Alexei says quietly. We need to talk. They take me to a room I haven't seen before. Office, maybe. Or interrogation room. The line blurs here. There's a laptop on the desk. A file folder. Photos I can't see from this angle. Sit, Dimitri says. I sit. Alexei opens the folder. Slides a photo across the desk. I don't need to look. I know who it is. But I look anyway. Marcus. Still handsome. Still charming. Still the man who taught me that love was just another cage. This is him, Alexei asks. Yes. His name. Marcus Torben. The name tastes like acid. Alpha. Wealthy. Connected. And obsessed with you, Dimitri adds. He pulls out another photo. Me taken from a distance, outside my old apartment, before I faked my death. He's been looking for you for 8 months. That's impossible. I destroyed everything. You destroyed your identity, Alexei interrupts. Not your scent signature. And he's been using private trackers, the expensive kind, to search for any omega matching your pheromone profile. No. The attack last night, Dimitri continues. 6 men, 4 were sent to breach and kill. 2 were sent specifically to extract you. He doesn't want to kill me, I whisper. He wants to own me. Not anymore, he doesn't. Alexei's voice is cold. Because he's not getting within a mile of you. You don't understand what he... I understand he's a dead man, Alexei interrupts. The moment he sent people into my home, the moment he threatened my son, the moment he tried to take what's mine. He signed his own death warrant. What's mine? The words hang in the air. I'm not yours, I say quietly. No, Dimitri agrees. You're not, but you're under our protection. And that means anyone who threatens you threatens us. This isn't your fight. It became our fight when you walked onto that plane. Alexei leans forward. When you saved our son, when you agreed to stay, you're part of this family now, Kieran. Whether you want to be or not. I want to argue, want to fight, but they're right and we all know it. What do you want from me? Ask. The truth, Dimitri says. All of it. What he did. Why you ran. How you faked your death. So you can what? Kill him? Yes. The answer is immediate. Unapologetic. I close my eyes. He courted me. Classic alpha bullshit. Gifts, attention, promises. I was young. Stupid. I believed him. You weren't stupid, Alexei says quietly. You were hopeful. Same thing. I forced the words out. He wanted an omega he could control. Mold. When I didn't comply, when I had opinions, boundaries, a mind of my own, he decided to break me instead. Dimitri's sense spikes. Rage barely controlled. He started small. I continue. Isolation. Cutting off my friends, my family. Making me financially dependent. Then it escalated. Control over what I wore, who I spoke to, where I went. If I disobeyed, my voice cracks. Alexei's hand covers mine on the desk. Warm. Steady. You don't have to. Yes, I do. I meet his eyes. If you're going to fight him, you need to know what he is. I tell them everything. The punishments. The manipulation. The times he hurt me and called it love. The slow, systematic destruction of everything I was until only fear remained. I tell them about the night I decided to die. Not actually die, just make him think I did. Staged accident. Fake body. Every cent I'd hidden away spent on bribes and forgery, and a new life built on ashes. By the time I finish, my voice is gone. Raw. Shredded. The twins sit in silence. Then Alexei stands. Walks to the window. Stares out at nothing. Where is he now? His voice is dead calm. Chicago. Last I knew. And the trackers he hired? I don't know. I didn't even know he was looking. Dimitri pulls out his phone. Types something. I'm sending this to our people. They'll find him. What are you going to do? What needs to be done? Alexei says without turning. You can't just. We can. Now he does turn. His eyes are silver fire. And we will, because he doesn't get to hurt you anymore. Not today. Not ever. He's connected. Wealthy. You can't just make him disappear. Watch us. The door opens. A guard enters, not Victor, someone new. Sir, the vehicle's ready. Vehicle? I stand. Where are you going? Chicago. Dimitri says calmly. We have business. You're going after him? Now? Yes. You can't. What about Nico? Nico will be here, Alexei says. With you. With a full security detail. He'll be safe. And you? Both twins smile. It's terrifying. We'll be fine, Dimitri says. They're at the door when I speak. If you kill him, I say quietly, I won't forgive you. They stop. Turn. Yes, you will, Alexei says. Because you'll finally be free. Then they're gone. I stand alone in the office, staring at Marcus's photo. At the man who destroyed me, who's about to learn exactly what protection means. And despite everything, despite my words, my morals, my fear, part of me hopes they don't show mercy. They're gone for 36 hours. No calls, no updates, just silence. I spend the time with Nico, trying to keep him calm despite the tension that permeates the entire compound. The guards are different now. Harder, More alert. Everyone knows something is happening. Everyone knows blood is coming. Nico fusses more than usual. He can sense my stress, my fear. I do my best to regulate, but it's hard when every sound makes me jump. What if they fail? What if Marcus kills them? What if he comes here? The thoughts spiral until I can barely breathe. On the second night, Nico won't sleep. He's not crying, just restless, uncomfortable. I walk him through the suite, humming softly, trying everything. Nothing works. At 3 a.m., the compound alarm sounds. Not a breach, just the perimeter alert. Someone's coming. I clutch Nico tighter, backing toward the safe room. The door opens. Alexei and Dimitri walk in. They're covered in blood again. More this time, but they're walking, moving, alive. Relief hits me so hard I nearly collapse. Is he? I can't finish the question. Done, Alexei says flatly. It's done. Nico makes a sound, not distressed, almost relieved, like he can sense the resolution, the safety. Dimitri moves closer, careful not to touch me with his blood-stained clothes. He won't hurt you anymore. Won't hurt anyone anymore. You killed him. Yes, I should feel something. Guilt, horror, grief for the man I once thought I loved. I feel nothing but relief. The trackers. Ask. Neutralized, Alexei says. Every single one. We found his files. Everyone he'd hired. Every lead he had on you. He pulls something from his jacket, a hard drive. All of it. Destroyed. And his connections? His family? Believe he died in a tragic accident, Dimitri says. Car crash. Very unfortunate. Very final. They made it look natural. No trail back to them. No vendetta for his family to pursue. Professional. Clean. Terrifying. You should rest, Alexei says. We need to clean up. Debrief. Did he? I swallow. Did he suffer? Both twins go very still. Do you want the truth? Dimitri asks quietly. I think about it. About everything Marcus did. Every wound. Every scar. Yes, I whisper. Alexei's smile is sharp. Then yes, he suffered. They leave me with that. I should be horrified. Should be disgusted that I'm glad they made him hurt. Instead, I sink into the rocking chair with Nico and finally breathe. The next morning, they're different. Cleaner. Calmer. The violence has been sated, at least temporarily. We sit in what I've learned is their private office. Just the three of us plus Nico, who's playing happily with soft blocks on the floor. We need to talk about what happens next, Dimitri says. My stomach tightens. I can leave now. No. Both twins say simultaneously. The threat's gone. One threat's gone, Alexei corrects. The one who tried to kill Nico is still out there. We've narrowed it down, but we haven't found them yet. And until we do, Dimitri adds, you're staying here. That wasn't the deal. The deal changed, Alexei says. The moment you became a target too. I'm not your responsibility. You're absolutely our responsibility. Dimitri leans forward. You saved our son. You're caring for our heir. You're part of this family now. I'm an employee. You're more than that. Alexei's voice is soft. And you know it. I do know it. I've known it since the plane. Since the first night I calmed Nico. Since I woke to them in my apartment and said yes. This stopped being a job weeks ago. What do you want from me? Ask. We want you to stay, Dimitri says simply. Not as an employee. Not as hired help. As family. I'm not. I can't. We're not asking you to bond, Alexei interrupts. Not asking you to mate. We're just asking you to stay. Help us raise Nico. Be part of something bigger than survival. Why me? Because you're good for him, Dimitri says. And you're good for us. You barely know me. We know enough. Alexei's eyes are steady. We know you're brave, kind, strong enough to survive hell and gentle enough to soothe a traumatized infant. We know you make our son feel safe. We know. He stops, swallows. We know we haven't felt this steady since his mother died. he finishes quietly. You brought something back we thought we'd lost. Hope. He doesn't say it, but I hear it anyway. And if I say no? I whisper. Then you're free to go, Dimitri says. We'll give you money, new identity, protection, everything you need to start over somewhere safe. But Nico, we'll survive, Alexei says roughly. We'll find another way. We always do. I look down at Nico. He's pulled himself up using the coffee table, babbling happily at a toy. When he sees me watching, his face lights up. Pure joy, pure trust. I need conditions, I say. Both twins go still. Name them, Dimitri says. I'm not owned. Not by you. Not by anyone. I stay because I choose to. Not because I'm trapped. Agreed, they say together. I want autonomy. Freedom to leave the compound. Friends outside this life. Agreed. And I want you to teach me to protect myself. I meet their eyes. If I'm staying in this world, I need to know how to survive it. Alexei's smile is fierce. Agreed. And one more thing. I take a breath. Find whoever tried to kill Nico. End them. Because I won't watch him live in fear forever. We're already hunting, Dimitri says. And when we find them, no mercy. No mercy, he confirms. Nico crawls over to me, pulling himself up using my leg. I lift him into my lap. He immediately grabs my finger, holding tight. Okay, I say quietly. I'll stay. The relief on their faces is almost painful. Thank you, Alexei says roughly. Don't thank me yet, I say. You're stuck with me now. All my trauma, all my baggage, all my broken pieces. Good, Dimitri says. We're familiar with broken pieces. Nico babbles something that sounds almost like a word. We all stop, stare. He does it again. Ma! My heart stops. Is he? Alexei moves closer. Mama, Nico says clearly. He's looking right at me. Oh no, I'm not, I start. But Nico just smiles and says it again. Mama. I look at the twins. They're staring at their son with expressions I can't name. He's never, Alexei's voice cracks. He's never called anyone that before, because his mother died giving birth to him, because he's never had someone to call mama. Until now, Dimitri reaches out slowly, carefully, and covers my hand with his. It suits you. My throat closes. Nico leans his head against my chest and yawns. Mama, he mumbles sleepily. And just like that, I'm not a temporary employee anymore. I'm family, for better or worse, forever. 3 months later, everything has changed. Nico is thriving. His nightmares have stopped. His laughter comes easily now, bright and frequent and everything a baby's laugh should be. He crawls everywhere, babbles constantly, and lights up every time I enter a room. He calls me mama without hesitation now. And every single time, it breaks something open in my chest. The compound has changed too. More security, better systems, but also softer edges. The guards smile when Nico toddles past. The staff leaves small gifts outside my door. Books, flowers, things that say you belong here. Even the twins have changed. They're still ruthless, still dangerous, still men who solve problems with violence when necessary. But with Nico, with me, they're different, gentler, more human. We've fallen into a rhythm I didn't expect. Mornings are mine and Nico's, playtime, breakfast, learning new words. Afternoons, the twins join us when they can. Evenings, we're together. A family that doesn't look like any family I've ever known. But it works. It works because we make it work. Kieran. Dimitri appears in the nursery doorway. We need you downstairs. I look up from where I'm helping Nico stack blocks. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. His expression is unreadable. But we have something to show you. I lift Nico, settle him on my hip. He immediately grabs a fistful of my shirt, his favorite security blanket. Downstairs, Alexei is waiting in the main office. There's something on the desk between them. Folder. Sit, Alexei says. I sit Nico in my lap. Dimitri opens the folder, slides a photograph across the desk. I go cold. It's a man I don't recognize. Older, silver hair, expensive suit, dead eyes. Who is he? Ask. Was. Alexei corrects. Past tense. This is the man who ordered the hit on Nico, Dimitri says. Sergei Volkov. Our uncle. The word lands like a bomb. Your uncle tried to kill his own nephew? He tried to eliminate the heir, Alexei says flatly, so his own son could take our place. Family. The ultimate betrayal. Where is he now? I ask, though I already know. Gone, Dimitri says simply, along with everyone who helped him, every conspirator, every enabler. We found them all. And his son. In custody, Alexei says. He'll face a tribunal. Our people will decide his fate. Justice, not mercy. Exactly what I asked for. It's over, Dimitri says quietly. The threat to Nico. The betrayal inside our organization. All of it. Done. I should feel relieved. Victorious. Instead, I just feel tired. What happens now? Ask. The twins exchange a look. Now, Alexei says slowly, we rebuild. Make sure this never happens again. Strengthen our alliances. Protect what's ours. And you, Dimitri adds, get to decide what comes next. I frown. What do you mean? We told you that you could leave once Nico was safe, Alexei says. He's safe now, so the choice is yours. My heart stops. They're giving me an out. After everything, after months of building this life, this family, they're offering me freedom. You want me to leave? My voice is barely a whisper. No, both twins say immediately. We want you to stay, Dimitri continues. But not because you're trapped. Not because you're obligated. We want you to stay because you want to. And if I don't, then we keep our promise, Alexei says roughly. Money, new identity, protection for life. You walk away with everything you need to start over. I look down at Nico. He's watching me with those pale blue eyes. So much like his father's. So trusting. Mama stay? He asks. His newest phrase learned just last week. My throat closes. I look back at the twins. At these violent, complicated, impossibly protective men who've given me everything I didn't know I needed. Safety, family, purpose, home. I'm not going anywhere, I say quietly. The relief on their faces is immediate. Devastating. You're sure? Dimitri asks. I'm sure. I shift Nico in my lap. This is my home now. You're my family. And I'm not running anymore. Alexei moves around the desk. Kneels in front of me. His eyes are silver fire. Then we need to make it official, he says. Official how? Dimitri produces a small box from his jacket. Opens it. Inside is a ring. Simple. Elegant. A band of platinum with 3 small diamonds. We're not asking you to mate, Dimitri says carefully. Not asking you to bond. That's a choice that comes later, if it comes at all. But we are asking you to be family, Alexei continues. Legally, permanently, Nico's parent. Our partner in raising him. Co-guardian, Dimitri clarifies. Equal authority, equal rights. Your name on every document that matters. I stare at the ring, at them, at Nico who's reaching for the shiny object with grabby hands. You want to make me his legal parent? We want to make you his mother, Alexei says roughly. In every way that matters. Even though I'm not. You are, Dimitri interrupts. You have been since the moment he called you mama. Biology doesn't make a parent. Love does. Choice does. And you've chosen him every single day. Nico babbles something and reaches for me. Mama. Up. I'm crying. I don't realize it until Alexei reaches up and brushes tears from my cheeks. Is that a yes? He asks softly. I nod. Can't speak. Just nod. Dimitri takes the ring from the box. Slides it onto my finger. Fits perfectly. Welcome to the family, he says. Officially. Nico claps. Mama, Dada, Papa. He's been calling them that for weeks now. Dada for Alexei, Papa for Dimitri. They nearly cried the first time. Now we're all crying. 3 ruthless people brought to their knees by a baby's joy. Alexei pulls me into his arms. Carefully, always careful. Dimitri wraps around us both. Nico is sandwiched in the middle, giggling at all the attention. Thank you, Alexei whispers against my hair. For saving him. For saving us. Thank you for letting me, I whisper back. We stay like that for a long moment. A family forged in violence and trauma and desperate hope. Not perfect, but ours. 6 months later, the garden is Nico's favorite place. I watch from the bench as he toddles after butterflies, laughing when they fly just out of reach. He's walking now, unsteady but determined, just like his father's. Mama, look, he points at a flower. Pretty, very pretty, I agree. Alexei appears beside me, 2 cups of coffee in hand. He passes me one, then sits. His presence is solid, grounding. Dimitri's on a call, he says. Business in Moscow. Should be done in an hour. I nod, sipping the coffee. It's perfect. Exactly how I like it. They've learned all my preferences, my tells, the small things that make me feel seen. I got a message today. I say carefully. From my sister. Alexei goes still. You have a sister? Had. I thought. I swallow. I thought Marcus had made sure she'd never look for me. But she found me, or rather, found you. Asked if you knew where I was. What did you tell her? Nothing yet. I watch Nico pick a dandelion and bring it to me like treasure. I didn't know if I wanted to let her back in. Do you? I think about it. About the sister I lost when I chose survival over connection. Maybe, I say quietly, if she can accept this life, this family, then invite her. Alexei says simply. Anyone who matters to you matters to us. Nico climbs into my lap, dandelion clutched in his sticky fist. Mama, flower. Thank you, baby. I kiss his forehead. It's beautiful. He beams. Dimitri emerges from the house, phone tucked away. He crosses the garden with that predatory grace, then stops. Just stops and stares at us. What? Ask. Nothing. His voice is rough. Just this. You. Him. All of it. Alexei reaches out, pulls his brother down onto the bench beside us. Now we're a tangle. Nico in my lap, me between the twins. Their combined sense wrapping around us like armor. Safe. Protected. Home. I've been thinking, Dimitri says after a moment, about the future. What about it? Ask. Nico's going to need siblings eventually. His eyes gleam. Someone to play with, to protect, to carry on the family legacy. My heart skips. Are you suggesting? We're suggesting, Alexei interrupts, that when you're ready, if you're ever ready, we'd like to expand our family. With you, Dimitri adds. Only with you. The implication is clear. They're not just asking me to co-parent Nico. They're asking me to build a future, a real one, with them. My voice catches. I need time. You have all the time in the world, Alexei says gently. No pressure, no expectations, just possibility. Nico yawns, settling more heavily against my chest. His eyes are drooping. Nap time, I murmur. I'll take him, Dimitri offers. But Nico's hand shoots out, grabbing my shirt. No, Mama. Dimitri's smile is soft. Of course, Mama. I carry Nico inside, the twins following like shadows. In the nursery, I rock him slowly, humming the same song I've hummed since that first night on the plane. He's asleep in minutes. I lay him in his crib, bigger now, toddler-sized. He looks so small, so precious, so worth fighting for. The twins stand in the doorway, watching us with expressions I've learned to read. Love. Fierce, protective, all-consuming love. For him. For me. I'm not ready yet, I say quietly. For more children. For bonding. For all of that. We know, Alexei says. But someday, I continue, maybe. If we're all still, we will be... Dimitri interrupts. We're not going anywhere, Kieran. Neither are you. I cross to them. Stand between them. Let myself be wrapped in their presence. Thank you, I whisper, for giving me this, for letting me belong. Thank you, Alexei says roughly, for choosing to stay. We stand there as Nico sleeps, as the sun sets through the window, as the compound, this fortress, this prison, this sanctuary, settles into evening quiet. Somewhere in the city, threats still exist. Enemies still plot. Danger still waits. But here, in this moment, in this room, with these people, I'm safe. I'm loved. I'm home. And I'm never running again.